So good afternoon, Sierra Vista, Southern Arizona, Huachuca City residents. We have got another guest with us today. And so this is Miss Stephanie Fulton. And she is, this is kind of a long title here, Director of the Huachuca City Library and Community Services.
Yes.
So welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm very glad to be here. We have talked about doing this for a while, so I'm glad we can do this with all of the busy holiday season coming up.
Yeah, and Huachuca City, you're our neighbors.
Yes.
You know, you come to Sierra Vista, you drive right through Huachuca City, and there's been so many incredible improvements in Huachuca City over the last couple of years, and I know that the mayor is still working on additional improvements, and it's so much more pleasant to drive through there now than it was when I came 20 years ago, give or take. And so,
I wholeheartedly agree. We have a really great town manager, and she is very committed to improving the town. We all are, all of the employees at Huachuca City. We just want to make it a nice place for people to come and work or live, retire to. So
a little shout out to Suzanne Harvey.
Yes. But yes, our current mayor and council, they're very good. And again, they chose to live in Huachuca City however many years ago, and so they really want to make it, better for everybody. And I think we are succeeding.
Absolutely. And, Huachuca City became a member of the chamber here about 2 years ago, I think it's been now, and happy to have them as a chamber member and excited to promote what's happening. I know sometimes as we're driving into the Sierra Vista area or towards Hereford or Bisbee or, wherever you're headed down Highway 90, that we tend to just kind of pass through and not realize what's actually happening in Huachuca City. So you brought us a list, and again, it's the holidays. So we're going to go through and talk a little bit about what's happening in Huachuca City. So next time you're driving through, maybe you'll stop.
Please do, because we welcome everybody.
And they called it the Sunset City?
Yes, they do.
Yes, the Sunset City.
Because we have beautiful views of the sunset over the Whetstone Mountains. So you can come to the library and see what we have to offer. And then at sunset, walk out into the parking lot and just sit there and look at the absolutely amazing, beautiful sunsets. They're just fantastic. I never thought about that in my life. And since beginning to work there, I'm just in awe. So
well, and what's exciting, being in Arizona, we have over 300 days of sunshine every year, which gives us spectacular sunsets.
Yes.
But on those cloudy days, those are my favorites.
They are. Having lived in the UK for many years, I kind of miss rain now. And I never thought I would get excited to see rain come, but I really do. And even with those cloud formations, the colors that are
the sunsets
are just still amazing. Yeah,
gorgeous,
definitely.
Yes, those are my favorites. Okay, enough about that. On to the event. So tell us what's happening with Huachuca City.
Well, gosh, we have a lot of going on even in November before we get into December. Our first thing coming up is on Thursday, November the 16th. We have a Spotlight on Speakers series where we invite local interest groups or people who have specialized knowledge on the subject. I believe you've been to one when we had our Arizona Corporation Commissioner come down. And so this month's topic is all about learning to read the food labels on your packaging.
Were talking about that. Yes. Fascinating.
Yes, and so it's presented by Brian from the County Health Department. He's been out and done a couple of programs on brain health and heart health. And so now he's going to come out and talk to us about that, because I personally get very confused sometimes when I look at these things. And excess sodium is really one of the worldwide topics or, causes of preventable diseases. So he wants to talk about that too. So that's at our activity center, which used to be known as the Senior Center. But council approved the change of name because it better reflects what we do there. And that's at 11 o'clock on November the 16th. And it's all of our Spotlight and Speaker programs are totally free. Anybody is welcome.
Do they need to register or can they just show up?
They can just show up.
So you can just show up.
Last month,
Perfect.
we had Rhonda and Dwight Hull, who are local paranormal UFO celebrities, and we had a packed house.
I can't believe I missed that one.
Yes.
I bet you did. Oh my gosh.
I was not there either myself, but we heard people want them to come back again. So
Where can our viewers out there see the list of upcoming speakers?
they can go onto our Facebook page.
Okay.
The library and the town each have their own Facebook page. We also have a monthly newsletter, and you can come and get a copy at the library or at town hall. They do go out with our residents' water bills, but we're always happy to make copies for other people.
Well, and obviously you're inviting not just Huachuca City, but we've got a large audience out here.
Yes.
And so if they're interested in learning more about Huachuca City and coming
All
to these
this,
events,
yes.
I'm sure it's open invitation.
Open invitation for sure. Next up, we have a town Thanksgiving meal, which is free. This was a brainchild of our town clerk, Brandy, a couple of years ago. And in conjunction and partnership with the Huachuca City Lions Club, who offer us their kitchen space and their eating space, we offer a full holiday Thanksgiving meal to anybody who would like to attend. It's open to everybody, and let me tell you, the food's good. Yes, and then, but one thing that is really nice is that we package up meals and deliver them to homebound residents within Huachuca City town limits, or people without transportation.
Are you looking for volunteers to help support that?
If anybody would like to come and help serve or wash dishes, we would be more than happy to have you. And you can contact Brandy at the Huachuca City Town Hall.
And that information's online.
Yes, it is. And I can go over the phone numbers, when we're getting closer. One thing that we're trying new at the end of the month is a Red Cross blood drive.
Oh, wonderful.
And it's amazing. I gave blood when I lived in Europe, but then when I moved back to the United States, I wasn't able to, and I was very upset about that. But they've finally taken that restriction away, so I can donate blood. And we'd really like to make this an ongoing yearly or even twice a year thing. There's still spaces, and again, anyone can register. It doesn't have to be someone who lives in Huachuca City. You can come from Port Huachuca, you can come from Sierra Vista, you can come from Bisbee, just to donate blood. It's a very important thing because right now, Arizona is down by 25%.
Wow.
Yes, they've had a lot of critical incidents, and then with the record-breaking heat wave, not a lot of people came out to donate. So this is a chance for people to give back, and only 3% of the people nationwide who are eligible to donate actually donate. And you never know when you or a loved one or a friend will need blood.
Mm-hmm.
And there have been members of my family and friends who've needed blood transfusions. And I'm so grateful to those people who did donate. So that's on Tuesday, November the 28th. Again, it will be in our activity center. And you can go to redcrossblood.org and look for Huachuca City's drive and sign up that way.
That's wonderful. 'Tis the season.
Yes.
It is the season. Giving is not just monetary.
No.
There are so many ways to give, and this is a great way.
Absolutely. Definitely. And then we're moving on into December. We do a holiday gift basket program every year for the town of Huachuca City residents who are in need. Traditionally, it used to be just families, and now when I came on board about 2.5 years ago, I extended that to seniors in need. And so people come to the library, fill out an application, and we try to provide the basics of a holiday meal, including candy and cookies and sugared cereal, because it's a holiday, and let's help people have things that they might not normally have. And then for the families, we actually give toys and books as well to them. And it's a lot of work for my library staff, but to see the faces of the parents or the caregivers when they come in to pick them up a couple of days before Christmas just makes my heart explode. I am the original Grinch. Holidays, blah, but I am like the Grinch in that when I see the magic happen, my heart does get 10 times bigger. So,
Aw.
but we do a stuff the bus in front of Town Hall on Saturday, December the 2nd, and we take donations of toys and holiday food items. And
So what time is that going
that's
on?
going to be from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and the bus will be right outside Town Hall. And we always get a lot of people donating. It's tremendously, all of the programs that we pretty much do in Huachuca City are donation led. And so the community and the surrounding communities have traditionally been extremely generous. And it continues to blow my mind how generous people are around here. So it's very good. So then we have our annual tree lighting, Polar Express, and special visitor at the library.
I wonder who that would be.
Oh, if I said ho, 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 it might give it away. But that's on Friday, December the 8th. It starts at Leffingwell Park next to the fire station and the library at 6 p.m. We have a free raffle. Our lovely friends of the library are there to give out hot cocoa and cookies. And then we count down to light the tree, which is always very beautiful. And we thank SSVEC for coming out and putting the lights on the tree for us. And then we all go over to the park near the stage, and we have decorated it like a living room, complete with fake fireplace and everything. And the mayor and his family read the Polar Express.
Aw.
It's amazing. It's such a fun event. And we encourage the kiddos to come in their jammies, warm jammies and blankets, and they sit up on the stage. And it's just a magical night. And once that's over, they come to the library and they see our very special guest. And they may get a little goodie bag from our friends of the library. And again, that's open to everyone to come and participate. It's such a fun event. And seeing the kids in their jammies and clutching their furry friends or, their blankets, it's just so much fun. And it brings back memories of when my children were little and when I was sort of that age. So it's really good fun.
So much going on. Last week we had Mayor McCaw here
Yes.
from Sierra Vista, and he was talking about all of the upcoming events. And what is nice is it sounds like they're not conflicting,
No.
which is great. Which means, or some things might be happening on the same day but different times.
Yes, like our stuff the bus is on the day of your holiday parade.
But our parade's at night.
Exactly.
And so you can go to Huachuca City, step the bus,
yes,
and then come out and
watch the beautiful
enjoy
parade.
The festivities in the park and watch the parade.
Yep.
So much.
And some of our staff will be participating in your parade, which is always good fun. They really look forward to that. And I tell you, having a nighttime parade, it's pretty amazing. I love seeing all the floats lit up, and it kind of helps me get into a little bit of holiday cheer. Speaking of parades, we will actually have our parade the day after our Polar Express event, and that's on December the 9th from 10 to 12. It's a drive-through through what we like to call South Huachuca City upper area, and then we go down Gonzales Boulevard, down to the north area, and people line up outside of their houses. They can line up in front of the school or all the way down Gonzales Boulevard, and candy is thrown out to all participants. We all decorate everything, and it's really good fun. The school participates. They always have a really great float. The old time tractors participate, and we actually do have prizes for the best decorated float, and we do let the public vote on that. So I think that's very nice, and that's during the daytime. So anyone is welcome to join, but we do ask if you pre-register, call town hall and speak to the town clerk, because she lines everybody up in a very orderly fashion.
Very nice.
Yes. And then really kind of finally, holiday wise, we have a catered holiday meal at our activity center. That's on Wednesday, December the 13th from 11 till 1. A local cafe gives us a great discount for a holiday meal. And originally it was sort of seniors, but we said, oh, what the heck? Everybody gets the chance to come, and it's $13 per person, which for a full holiday meal is amazing value. And it's just really nice. We decorate and everyone can sit and chat, and we play, carols and holiday music, and it's a chance for people to come out and meet new people. So that again is very important to us.
We love that.
And have a fabulous meal and with the best gravy pretty much I've ever tasted.
Now we know where the good gravy is.
Yes, exactly. So you do need to sign up for that in advance. By December the 6th.
And how do they do that?
They come to the library,
Okay.
and then they can sign up and pay there, and then they're good to go.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Goodness.
I know. It's like I didn't realize how much fell under the hat of community services.
See, this is why you're so busy.
Yes. I do tease my husband that it's the time of year where I need to move a bed into my office, and if I manage to get home to see him and the cats, well, that's just great. But
we'll get there eventually.
But yeah, we really, Huachuca City is small but mighty, and we really like to try and provide lots of opportunities for our residents, whether it be fun programs or events, classes, a chance to use, we have free library Wi-Fi hotspots to lend. You just need to get a library card, and that's amazing. We do get a lot of things through grants. I just got a grant to do a diaper bank.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes, so each month families can come to the library, sign up, they'll get a month's worth of diapers, some wipes, an age-appropriate book, and then a list of local resources if they need help elsewhere, plus an early literacy tip and a book recommendation.
That is just amazing.
It's something that's very close to my heart. We have the thing called the Lending Shed, the first Friday of the month, that supplies adult incontinence supplies. But I see the need, and I've seen it online, for the need for children, because believe it or not, 1 in 2 U.S. families struggle to provide diapers for their children. And they're not a luxury, they're a necessity. And if you're already stressed enough by trying to provide a roof and food for your children, not being able to provide diapers is just a huge added stress. So
absolutely,
we're very pleased, and it's from age newborn to 6 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yes, because children continue to have issues, and it's not talked about a lot, but we want to be able to support those families as well.
Absolutely.
And so we're pleased to do that. And if you know of someone, please tell them to come to the library, and we'll get them signed up. Like, we've also invited Cochise Chess Club to come out and do monthly free chess clubs at our activity center, and that's been very, very popular. We've even had someone who's complete beginner, and they knew the name chess, but they did not have a clue about how to play it. And so Cochise Chess they're working to get a nonprofit status, and they're meeting in various different libraries throughout the county. So
excuse me,
we're very, very pleased that they chose us.
Wow.
Yes. So we're, just all these things. And again, everybody's welcome. It's free. There's no payment. And it's not like you have to sign up and come every single time.
Right.
If you can they come to us twice a month, the first and third Fridays. If you can only make it one time a month, that's fine. So please come out and join us. We really would like to see more people get involved. And again, chess is something that would benefit children, and how to in their learning process as they go through their school age and into adulthood. I don't play it myself, but my husband plays, and he always beats me, so I kind of gave up on that.
Strategizing, very important.
Yes, yeah. And so we also have a wonderful friends of the library group who I've mentioned previously. They do monthly book sales, and all the money comes back to the library, whether it be supplies for programs or new books or new DVDs. That's amazing. Oh, and I forgot. they will be at our Polar Express event inside the library with miniature holiday trains. Oh, yes, very, very popular with the
Yes.
children. Because of course, it's the Polar Express,
Uh-huh.
and what's an event without the trains going to the Polar Express? So it's really good fun.
Oh.
Yeah, we like it, and they do a big fundraiser in the summer for Christmas in July baskets. People make up these beautiful big baskets, and then they sell raffle tickets, usually down at Cal Ranch.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how they raise the majority of their money. And people get really excited when they win these baskets because there's some that are quite ingenious. We've had a backpack with sort of camping gear in it. We've had a toolbox with
those are my
basic
favorite.
tools. Personally, I always like cooking one because it's got chocolate in it. So, but the Friends group are amazing, and their location is right behind our Connex, behind the library. And it's usually the third Saturday of every month. So please come on down. They have got some great bargains, and they really want to help promote literacy in the community. I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
So who knew? I mean, goodness gracious, you're so busy.
Do you know we have a pool?
Uh-huh. I do know that
yes.
you have a pool. So
Yes. Yes, we opened the pool during the summer, and the council made it free of charge to everyone this year. And we saw a 65% increase in attendance over last year. And let me tell you, this summer was so hot. I went in it myself quite a few times because it really needed to cool down. So, if you have teenagers who are looking for their first job, we're always looking for new lifeguards, and we provide the training. So, it's a fun gig. I had a really good group of kids the last couple of years, and they keep coming back, but then some move away. So,
But that's an important point.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have to necessarily live in Huachuca City to have a job in Huachuca City.
No, absolutely
So,
not.
and then you guys are right down the road.
Yes.
So it's not like they're traveling a long distance to get to that job. So
yeah, it really is. You'd be surprised. You think it's kind of far away,
it's not.
but it's not. I used to do an hour commute each way to my previous library. Now it's 12 minutes.
I know. I remember back in the day. Big cities, and it's 45 minutes
Yes.
at least, and just to get from one side to the other. We're so lucky here.
We're very lucky.
So you can go 10 minutes down the road to get to Huachuca City. You can go 10 minutes to get across Sierra Vista, whatever. I mean, it's not that far.
No, absolutely
So
not.
jobs in Huachuca City as well.
Yes, please look at Facebook and our website. That's where we post any jobs that we have within the city. We are a very small town. We have about 22 full-time employees and 4 or 5 part-time. And so I'm constantly amazed at how much our employees come together to put on all of these free events, 4th of July, the Creepy Candy Cruise, back to school backpacks. There's just a lot going on there, and the staff just really pulled together.
Sounds like a great family to be a part of.
Yes, definitely. And we just want to make Huachuca City a place that you no longer just drive through, that you actually stop, come enjoy our new upgraded park, come to the library. We have a beautiful community garden. They are happy to show people around, and they actually harvest all their produce goes to those in need within Huachuca City, which is amazing. They're close to 3 tons of produce that they've managed to get, probably in about 3-4 years since they've been open.
Wow, I'm impressed. That's a lot.
It is. And don't forget, we also have we host one of the Salvation Army and community food banks drive-throughs, because I don't think a lot of people are aware that if you happen to miss one that's elsewhere, you can come to Huachuca City and do your pickup.
And so when are those?
Those are the 3rd Fridays of every month.
3rd Friday of every month.
Yep, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and it's a drive-through through in front of the activity center. But there's plenty of people out there to direct you, and it's the need is not going away.
No.
And so this is a very important service, and love our partnership with the Salvation Army and that the Community Food Bank and that they help us make this happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Goodness, so much. No wonder. No wonder, just trying to get her in here, just to, grab her for a half hour to get in here and a very precious half hour.
We've been talking so much about doing this and then
have.
yay, it's finally happened.
So it's here. Yeah, so a lot happening. So follow them on Facebook,
Yes.
jump on their page, the city and the library,
Yes.
both.
Yeah.
And and if you can't do that, you can certainly stop by because you're driving through there anyway. So stop by City Hall, stop by the library.
Yeah.
You can talk with Stephanie at the library and she'll give you another update on everything that's coming up and help you get registered for anything.
We're already talking about the programs that we're going to do in the spring and the summer. Heck, I was talking to Santa Claus in August. So, it's just one of those things, constant year round.
You do have to plan early with Santa because he's busy.
Oh, very, very busy.
Especially around this time of year.
Very, very busy. So we were glad to talk to him. I believe he was on the beach resting up before he starts his big round.
Well,
around the world.
That's right. How he does it in one night, I'll never know.
Exactly. But yes, we welcome you. And being a librarian is part of wanting, nobody gets into it for fame or fortune, but it's a question of wanting to help people. And I always say that if I don't know the answer, I will go and find a person who does. And, we will help you to the best of our ability. We have free Wi-Fi, we have free computer access, very low cost printing and faxing, because that is still a thing, believe it or not. And, we have children's programs, everything. And once you get your library card from whatever library, the 12 libraries in Cochise County, you can then use it at any library. So I think that's pretty amazing.
There's no passion for the job here.
No, none at all. None.
It's amazing. It's wonderful. So we're excited to know more about Huachuca City and the library and all of the events that are going on. I'm going to kind of run through very quickly what we got going on.
Absolutely.
We talked a little bit about some of it, but just be quick so you guys can get back to work. But again, if you want to request a ribbon cutting, if you're a chamber member, there's a form on the website. We'll get that email and we'll get you scheduled for that. Our board nominations are open right now. And they will be open through January 1st. And so that'll be the last day. So we want to make sure if you're a chamber member and you're interested in serving on our board, that you please jump on our website, svachamber.com, and go ahead and fill out that nomination form. And that'll go to our nominations committee. And they'll be reviewing all of those. And then they'll send the qualified ones, I think, to the board in January. So, but the term starts April 1st. No, I didn't do that. That's how the bylaws are. But it starts April 1st, and it's a 3-year term. And but we're really excited to bring in some board members from outside of Sierra Vista as well.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, nominations are open, and the nomination form's on our website, so it's easy peasy. Also, upcoming ribbon cuttings, November 13th at 3 o'clock at Valor Hospice Care, November 16th at 10 at Adobe Population Health, and November 17th at noon at Rage Quit Games. And so we've got some exciting ones coming up here. A little reminder, our business at Twilight for November has been canceled. Sorry, everybody. We'll see if we can throw something in place of that. But unfortunately, the business that was scheduled is unable to do that this month. So maybe we'll just all go eat turkey.
You are more than
and
welcome
stuffing.
to. Oh, yeah, and don't forget the gravy.
And the gravy, that's right.
Yes.
So, and then coming up December 2nd is our annual parade, our Christmas parade. So this is our 64th annual Christmas parade, longest running Christmas parade in Arizona. So we're pretty proud of that.
Woo-hoo.
Woohoo! And our theme this year is Christmas around the world. So it'll be interesting to see what comes down. And
yes,
it's going to be a lot of fun. Registration closes November 22nd. So we're just like 2 weeks away from that. So please make sure you jump on, get registered ASAP. You might have some questions. If you have questions about it, give us a call here at the Chamber, 520-458-6940, or send us an email. We're happy to answer any questions that you have. But we do want to make sure you get registered no later than the 22nd. We can't take any after that because you know what it's like with the parade.
Yes.
You can't do last minutes.
And we're going to be in the parade.
And they're going to be in
Yes.
the parade. So woohoo!
Yes.
So anyway, it's going to be December 2nd. It's going to start at 5:30, but registration again for anybody who wants to be in the parade closes on November 22nd. Have to thank our sponsors.
Yes.
Our diamond sponsors, Herald Review Media and SSVEC. Our gold sponsors, ASRC Federal and Cox Communications. We just had a big event in Huachuca City with Cox.
We did indeed.
We
yes.
did. So
thank you.
Oh, well, thank them.
Yes.
Yes, they're amazing. So, and then our silver sponsors, Lally Automotive and Jacobs, and our copper sponsors, Candy Vista Medical Center, General Dynamics, excuse me, IT, and CIS Cochise Internet Services. And then we have our Santa Fly-In December 9th. So unfortunately, that kind of conflicts with what you're doing on December 9th. But ours, you can do one and then the other, hopefully. Squeeze it in.
Yeah, absolutely. It's, you're always never going to be able to choose a date where nothing else is going on. Because there is so much going on, not only in Sierra Vista and Huachuca City, but all across Cochise County. I think we're very lucky in that people are so committed to putting on these great events.
We are. So we're doing the Santa Fly-In on the 9th, starts at 10 a.m.-ish. So Santa and Mrs. Claus will be flying in an air evac helicopter and landing in the Cow Ranch parking lot in Sierra Vista. And so give or take, it's Santa coming in from the North Pole. So give or take around 10 a.m. So I'd say be early so you can get in line as well and you can see Santa land. And it's just another free community event hosted by the Chamber.
I have been to one and it is good fun.
It is good fun.
Yes.
It really is. We'll have the Coca-Cola Bear. We'll be out there and it's so much fun. You get to, see the fire trucks and the air evac helicopter and get to talk to Santa and Mrs. Claus and so much fun. So it will end give or take around noon. This is why I say show up early, get in line early, because once Santa has seen all the kids that are in line, then Santa's got to head out and get back to the North Pole.
Absolutely.
Because he's not going back to the beach. He's going to the North Pole now.
That's correct.
So I want to thank our sponsor, Coca-Cola, Swire Coca-Cola. We appreciate them so much for that. And Light Up Sierra Vista registration coming soon. Don't forget to download our app and just type in Sierra Vista Area Chamber of Commerce. You'll see it pop up. You'll see our logo and download that. And you can get to all this information right there on your phone. Ooh. And that is all that we have for today.
Can I just
one more thing?
Telephone numbers?
Do your telephone numbers, please do.
So the library is 520-456-1063 and Town Hall is 520-456-1354.
Perfect.
Thank you.
All righty. And we will be back next week with more information and another guest. Thank you, Stephanie, for being with us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Of course. Have a great day.
Bye.